So we got like what, 3 nights left?
If you want to count tonight.
If you count tonight, so actually less than that. This is the closest one we've cut down to though. Like closest to the line we've.
Before a show.
Yeah, I mean, and we got 3 trucks pretty much that we got to do.
But we are close.
Yeah, we're close. I mean, a lot closer than we could have been. So
every one of them still needs work, but
yeah,
they're pretty close to being done.
Yeah. So anyway, we're just gonna kind of give a rundown of what we're gonna take to C10 Nationals this year, because we kind of been silent on here the last few months, and you know, for good reason. A lot of it has been up to this show, so hopefully a lot of that'll pay off here this weekend. So anyway, I'm gonna give it over to you. You're gonna start off by showing what we're gonna take up there and go from there.
Like you said, we got our first truck here that we're gonna be taking to C10 Nationals 2024. Nice little clean OBS here. This is actually gonna be our first show we've taken OBS to, so it's actually all been square bodies up to this point. Super original truck, all original paint. You know, if you know about GM white, you know it don't like to stay on the vehicle,
especially like 90s era.
Yeah. So yeah, pretty much this truck. It's actually a really low mile truck, like 91-ish thousand. It's been lowered on a set of the original sport wheels, which these are the original wheels for the truck. Yeah. Pretty clean little rig. Show the inside here. She is the SLE trim. Like I said, super clean, super original. Really, all that's been done, like I said, lowered 2.4. And it rides, drives, handles like a dream. Actually, new set of tires, BFGs. Just put these on last night, so they are a 275/60/15, and they, in my opinion, it fills it out really good. So all we like for this truck, pretty much cleaning it up, and it'll be ready to go. Topped it off with gas yesterday. Hurt my pocketbook. $60 to fill this bad joker up.
Yeah, I didn't realize these had as big a tank as they did.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this thing's got like a 25-gallon tank. I put 20 gallons in it, so that was very unexpected.
We're used to them 16 gallons on a square body, short bed.
This thing just kept climbing. I'm like, daggum. I had to look under it and make sure it wasn't running on the ground. So, yeah, that's going to be the first vehicle we're taking. You got anything else to add about this little rig?
Not really.
It is a V8 truck as well. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's about it on that one.
Like I said, 97, first year airbag. I'm getting too deep. All right, next truck we're taking over here is going to be this 1972 C10 Cheyenne, and like I mentioned a minute ago, we've only took square bodies to shows previous years, so again we're going to be breaking out a 67 72. Real exciting. And see, we've owned this truck for about
a little over a year.
A little over a year, and we bought it pretty much exactly like you see. We have put a carburetor on it, but that's literally the only thing we've done to it. Let's see, this thing, it's been lowered roughly 4.6-ish, maybe a little more. As you can see, I don't know if you can tell on the lift, but it does have a set of staggered 20s in the rear, 18s in the front. We have a set of billet specialties on order that are supposed to be here at some point, which
was supposed to be here before this.
Before the show. We ordered them for this show, and unless they get here in the next 2 days, they won't be on for the show. So we will be rocking the staggered setup more than likely right now.
Which, nothing against these wheels. I just feel like this truck needs a polished wheel on it.
Yeah, I
mean,
agree. I don't know if you can tell, but these are a gray face on the wheels, which don't look bad on the truck, but like you said, I think this truck needs a full polished wheel.
we're going to be running sub 20s all the way around.
Yeah, I didn't mention that. They will be
I mean,
20s all the way around.
I don't really much care for staggered wheels on these
Yeah.
body style trucks. I mean,
But let's see, this truck, like I said, 72 Cheyenne, is being completely restored. The bottom side is just as nice as the top side. Super slick, super straight, and it is in ochre and white, which is one of my favorite two-tones, especially on these trucks. Let's see, show them the inside.
and this white, it's not the factory solid white. It's a pearl white. It's what it got painted back. Like you said, though, we got this truck like it was, so we didn't have
much choice, much say so on what it was painted.
But it don't look bad on it, really. I mean,
No, really, if you didn't know, you wouldn't know, but out in the sun, you can definitely tell that it is a pearl. And I do like these steering wheels in this truck's very tasteful modification. Let's see here. This truck is a 400 small block, as you can see, faux honey, which is pretty cool. A lot of these trucks you see don't really have 400 small blocks, and a lot of them are 350 trucks. So this is a little different. See, he's got a turbo 350 transmission, and like I mentioned earlier, all we've done to is put a carburetor on it and a intake, and we do a breather, and yeah, and a breather. We pulled that breather off right there that matched the valve covers. Which brings me into my next point, the valve covers. We have a set of beautiful script valve covers that we do plan on having on the truck for the show. We bought these reproductions and sanded them, painted them black, then we painted them orange, and then went back and sanded all the orange off of the raised Chevrolet. So it was very tedious. I don't have fingertips anymore because of it. So yeah, but they turned out really good. Really happy with how those turned out. We did have to pop one hole in one of them for our breather / oil fill, because the script valve covers don't have a hole in them for that. So let's see here. Anything else you got to say about this bad little dumpling?
I mean, it's pretty much ready to go. It just needs to be cleaned up,
Right.
kind of. But
Well, and the valve covers.
yeah, small
Valve
stuff.
covers, plug wires, distributor cap is what we're going to do under the hood. Other than that, it's ready to go. So, yeah. And I think we have, well, I know we have one more truck left, and it's right behind you here. And it's one I'm actually very excited to see done and at the show. You spit it out, Junior.
So, like you said, last truck we're taking up there, well, our buddy of ours is taking it up there. It's his truck, where you just got done with it or in the process of finishing it still. I mean, it likes very little. I think we're down to like some dash stuff and it's done. So anyway, this is a 1985 Chevrolet Silverado truck, and I mean, this is as close to a factory truck as you can get. Like, everything pretty much went back original on this thing, like as far as, you know, wheels up to paint scheme, tape stripe, you know, left the drip rails, left even the vent visors up there. I mean,
The original vent visors.
yeah, I think everything that was on this truck when it was new is back on it. Like, not the original stuff, but like it looked. I mean, it's the factory red and black two-tone truck. I think the red's 72 apple red. The black is 19 midnight black. So I think this color, they changed the code of this color in '87. The red, it went to like WA 74, 75. It's same same color. So anyway, we've had this truck off and on for like the last 3, 4, 5 years, somewhere through there. I mean, it's been an off and on project, last several years, but it's finally
coming to an end.
Yeah, it's finally coming to an end. We're getting it wrapped up, and I was excited to see this thing done from the time we started it, because I knew it would look good, but
right,
it's like every time you look at it, you're like, that's just a good looking truck.
Right, and I got to say, this is it's definitely one of, if not my favorite, two-tone color scheme out there. Just the red and black with the orange.
Yeah, I mean, that orange pinstripe makes this. So, yeah, so everything on this truck, pretty much on the outside, everything's new. Body moldings, mirrors, the tape stripe, the emblems, the wheel opening moldings. I think both of these are original to the truck.
Yeah, the drip rails and the vent visors are original.
Bed rails are original. New cargo light is the original back glass.
And door glasses and vent windows.
Yeah.
New windshield.
Yeah. I think it doesn't say that the wheels are original to the truck. Even the center caps, those are the original center caps to the truck.
And we do have the original trim rings going back on.
Yep.
So we still have to clean them up. But yeah, when the owner bought this truck new, which is who owns it today, it has changed hands a couple times. But the original owner does own the truck currently. So he still had a lot of the original stuff, like the wheels and the bed rails, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. So
super cool.
Yeah.
This is exactly how he bought it in '85, pretty much. Like I said, we're still finishing up. We still like the tailgate band on the back, and that's really pretty much it for the outside. And then got to put the dash in it.
Yeah, inside's pretty much everything in here is new. There's a few odd end stuff that's just hard to get still on the inside of these trucks. But mostly everything in here is new. I mean, door panels, lower carpets, seat, headliner. This is one of those ABS plastic headliner boards. It's the first one of them we ever messed with on these, and I say it does fit pretty good. So
yeah, very happy with the fit on it.
Because the original ones are like cardboard, like a foam, and they'll bend. You can't really, and if they ever get wet, you can't do nothing with them.
Yeah.
So that plastic, I mean, this headliner should never sag again from that, unless the glue, the material comes off of the actual plastic board. So.
Yeah. And a set of Holly floor
mats.
We
just got them today. I'll say Holly is probably, I think they're the only ones that make them as of now. Yeah. I think so. I don't may be wrong on that, but the only ones making like original-ish, well, they are the original like floor mats of these.
Original style, yeah.
So, yeah, all we like really is the dash on this truck. We've got everything to do it. We're just waiting on a few little pieces that we've got now. So we got to put the cluster back in it because we took it apart, cleaned all that stuff up, buffed the lens on it, and then we got to stick that radio in it, and then kind of assemble this dash. It comes in pieces. You have to put all the bezels and the air vents and stuff in it, and then the actual gauge cluster bezel itself, and this thing will be pretty much done.
Yeah, and then we'll just clean it up, final once over, make sure we got everything. Yeah, this thing's pretty much brand new.
Much, yeah.
All new front end, grilled, headlight bezels, emblem. Yeah.
To me, I mean, you can't beat that front end. Like, that's my opinion. That's probably the best looking front end on these trucks. 85 to 7 stack headlight.
I agree.
Especially Chevrolet's got the painted, stripe in the middle. But other than that, I mean, yeah, this truck we've never filmed anything on this truck. We never talked about it. It's kind of
just been here.
Yeah, it's set under the lean-to over there. So if it's ever been in camera, I don't know if it has or not. If it's been in a video, it's just been in.
It just made it by chance.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't purposely done, but it's not like we were hiding it. It was just
which we actually started the build on this truck before we even started YouTube. So
Yeah. Well, we didn't even start this. It was
yeah,
started
we were actually still in high school when this got
before
started.
before we even touched this. Yeah, it was already started. So we just came in on the back end of it and kind of finished it. But
You know what they say?
what do they say?
I don't know. I was asking.
Yeah, we're pretty much in the home stretch of this thing. Just like you said, though, it kind of just blows my mind that every time you look at it, like, this is what this truck looked like brand new. And I couldn't imagine, like, in 1985 going to a dealership and seeing, like, 50 of these things sitting parked somewhere. It's like,
Yeah, I couldn't imagine every single square body you look at being brand new in pristine condition. It actually kind of blows my mind. But
because we're used to, like, lowering them, putting 20s on them, you know, LSing them, and, you know, so, like, doing an original build like this is kind of different with us.
it's a little refreshing.
Yeah, I mean, it is nice to do it because it's like, it shows you kind of where all this stuff started from. So,
And something else kind of wild about this truck here, like I said, it was bought new in '85 at the same local dealership as our dad's '87 over there. And these two trucks sat within like 3 or 4 miles of each other their entire lives, which is just ridiculous to me. And to have these two trucks sitting here right now, not to mention a third truck, we've made a video on it previously, the white 85, which at the time, or the last video I've seen, it's not white, but currently, spoiler, it is white right now. Down in the body shop, same thing with it. It was bought new, same local dealership in '85 as this truck, and all three of these trucks sat within roughly probably 4, 5, 6 miles of each other their entire lives. So 3 local trucks back together here.
yeah.
Super excited for this truck to not only be done but to be at the show.
I mean, just look at this. I mean, like,
Oh yeah. I mean, like I said, this thing's brand new, and I don't want anybody calling out about the tape stripe or how the stripe was taped, because that is how it was taped in 1985.
really?
So yes, that's exactly. I taped it back exactly how it was on the gas door.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, so if you are at the show this weekend, come out and see this truck because it's, I mean, it is one to see. It's like it would be brand new. I mean,
It's pretty much going to be a time capsule.
kind of, yeah.
If you want to feel like it's 1985 again, come look at this truck.
Yeah. So I guess with that, we're gonna wrap all this up. We still got to clean these 3 and that Duramax. So
And the tow rig. So 4 to clean up. So
yeah, at least only one of them's black, so it ain't gonna
right.
be
Well, this
too bad.
one's
Well, this one's half
pretty much a
black.
quarter black at least.
Yeah,
A third.
So, anyway, C10 Nationals this weekend. Was it October 4th, 5th?
Correct.
Nashville Super Speedway. If you're up there, come check this stuff out. And we'll be
If
there.
you see us, come say what's up. We love meeting everybody. Yeah,
we'll be there both days. So.
be there both days, Friday and Saturday.
Yep. So we're gonna get off here, get this stuff finished up, and we're gonna try to get more consistent. I know we say that, but
Don't jinx yourself.
I'm not going to. Yeah.
And be expecting a show video.
Yeah. So we're gonna get off here, get this stuff finished up, try to get this show past us, and then get back doing some more of our stuff, and finishing up some of these other projects we got going, and
Yeah, get back to filming some
trying to
builds.
get more on a regular basis here, like kind of do that. So anyway, we'll get out of here. See you in the next one.